Hi, it's Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is a cash saving for the 1st of January 2024. But before we dive in, I just want to quickly just make a statement, or I should say a disclaimer. One of the things when I very first started my budget videos back in, I think it was like very end of 2019, I always started my video and ended my video with budgets are very personal. You need to do what works for you and your family. This is my style of budgeting, not 100% Dave Ramsey. I take principles from Dave Ramsey. I take principles from other things I've learned through my life because we all have a very emotional either attachment or detachment to money. So I took a break from filming, and then when I started filming again, a lot of you were great and supportive and welcome back and we missed you. And then there were others that were like, is that really the way you want to do your budget? So I encourage you, if you are here watching this video because you want to pick up tips and techniques, or you just enjoy watching people budget, or you're trying to figure out what your budgeting style is, take every budget video that you watch for what it is. It is that person's personal way of budgeting that works for them, or they're trying it out. I've tried many different budgeting systems in my budgeting journey to kind of take out things that didn't work for me, bring things in, and at different stages of your life, things are going to work better for you than others. So in my stage of life, I am retired. I work occasionally, just kind of pick up hours when I want to, but not, definitely not an income. My husband and I both have pensions. He is also semi-retired, does a part-time job that he's done for 25 years. And we use that extra income to kind of just do things that we would like to do, but that maybe we couldn't figure it out in our budget. So I encourage you to take each video, either that I do or another YouTuber does, and take from their videos what you could use and discard whatever you don't want to use. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I am doing differently this year than I have done in the past is to actually pull the cash for my bills. So if you are new here, first of all, welcome. Second of all, I am a $0 based budgeting, meaning that when I get our checks and we get paid at the very beginning of the month, just one day, I take those and I spend the 100% of it, whether it's taking and putting it into savings, putting it into, to pay a bill, or into, a lifestyle expense like groceries, things like that. So what I have not done in the past is to take money out for the bills that I charge to my Capital One credit card. So I use Capital One credit card for everything. I accrue the points. I do use them for travel. I also pay that bill at the end of the month. But what I was finding in the 2 months that I was kind of away from filming was I felt like, yes, I use a check register still. I know that's very old-fashioned, but it's the way my brain works. So I like to see the money start and then the money go out throughout the month. And that way I always know, even though the bank may say I have this amount, I know mentally that this is really what I have, because that's what's left over after I've paid off everything. But I found that with the bills that were going to Capital One, I was still spending extra money that really didn't have an envelope or a budget for. So at the end of the month, I was dipping into that extra money that I had. That's more my cushion. So I'm going to try it this way. I know it's a lot to take it out and put it back, but I honestly feel like just that motion of taking it out and putting it back in the bank will help me to kind of curb that extra spending that I've been doing a lot of lately. I don't know about you, but I feel like I need a spending detox and a sugar detox after the holidays. So this is what I pulled out. I'll bring the cash tray over. I also did switch out the book that I'm using for my budget because I was trying to use kind of like, I made up different parts and it was super heavy because the cover was really nice but thick, and it created just a super heavy book. So I went ahead yesterday. I ran to Joann's. They had their Happy Planners 50% off as a doorbuster. So I got the big one for $17. So it's a pretty good deal. And then this is how I broke down the money. So I put the bill and then how I wanted to pull it out. And it comes to $3,000. I'll put my little cheat sheet to the side. Grab my calculator. Okay, so we have four $100 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4. $50s, I should have 22, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100. That is correct. Okay, 20s, 55 of them. Yes, it is a lot. So it should equal $1,100. So 100, 60, 80, 200, 30, 60, 80, 300, 400, 40, 60, 80, 500. And put those down. 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 40, 60, 80, 700, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 81. Okay, so $1,100 in 20s and 10s. It should be 24 or 240. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 20, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, let's try that one again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, 240. Okay, in 5s there should be 29. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 145. And there should be 15 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. $3,000. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to get all the binder stuffed on this video. I don't know how long this video is going to take, so I might have to split it up in two. And just to kind of explain, so I take from this form and I add up each denomination that I want to pull out, and then I do the math, make sure that this column equals to this column, and then I transfer it onto this card. This is a card that I give as a freebie in my shop, my Etsy shop, and then I just fill it out, and this I just basically hand this and my ID to the teller, and then this is how they give me back my denominations that I would like. Okay, we're gonna start with what I call my weekly binder, which is basically the things that I would carry in cash in a binder if I was an all cash spender, which, as we all know, I am not. So for groceries, it's getting $500. And I won't do all of these while we're filming just because it seems to take me a long time to fill these all out. I'm trying to make sure I'm in frame here. So for 1-1 fund 500 and the balance is 500. So I broke out groceries as 8 50s. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 20s. And 4 5s. So I take my $500 that I'm giving myself for the month, I divide that by 4, so it's basically $125 per week. So 5, let's see, 100, 200, 300, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 485, 90, 95, 500. So the 125 a week just means that that's my target, but if I go under or over, it doesn't matter till the end of the month when I've got to reconcile and just keep within this 500. So eating out gets 200, and I do that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 20s. And then let me just look. I did 2 10s and 4 5s. And a lot of the lower denominations I put in here just because it'll be easier to make change when I'm pulling money out. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. And then spending is the same. Let me see if I broke it out the same though. Did. Okay, so 8 20s. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 10s and 4 5s. So spending is a category that yes, I keep it in here, but $50 will go into my wallet. I do not track spending. I kind of just want one category that I can just spend and, you know, not worry about tracking it and doing all that. 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 180, 185, 90, 195, 200. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 50 out and I'll put that in my wallet, and then the balance will go in here. And if you followed my channel for a while, you know there's never money left in spending at the end of the month. Household gets 100, and that is going to be broken out by 150, 120, let's see, 150, 120, 2 10s, and 2 5s. Household for me is anything that is things I need to buy for the house, you know, paper towels, cleaning supplies, things like that. I just did a huge Costco run last month, actually the beginning of December, I guess it was. No, end of November. So I pretty much stocked up things that I thought we were going to need. I had a voucher from my Costco membership, so when it renewed, I had an $86 voucher that was expiring at the end of this year. So I went ahead and just kind of stocked up on all those things. I also stocked up on some of the vitamins that I take and supplements because that's usually where I purchase them. So I kind of wanted to get ahead of that a little bit, knowing that this budget for this year was going to be a little bit tighter. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. My mom gets 50. She is in a memory care facility, so I like to bring her little treats, which basically means I bring her donuts every week, which she loves. 20, 30, 40, 50. And so a half a dozen normally runs about $10 plus tip. And then I also get some donuts for her friend who loves glazed donuts. So, and she's so happy when she sees me. I guess I'm just known now as the donut person. So Miscellaneous is getting 50, and it's 2 20s and a 10. So I had stopped even putting anything into Miscellaneous because I wasn't using it, but it's kind of like a buffer account if I go over in like medicine or something, like something happens and I need to spend money that I was not accounting for. I'm kind of just going to let this one build up. And my next one is personal care. I do give myself $200 a month, and personal care covers pedicures, manicures. I do get a monthly massage, so the tip for the massage, haircut, hair color, things like that. I do have a separate envelope that's what I call beauty, and that's more for product. And then this one is anything that I do, you know, whether I want to get a facial, anything like that. So for this one, it is getting $150, 20, 40, 60, 80, 150. There we go. 120s. And then 2 10s, 4 5s, and 10 1s. Should be 2. And I do the lower denomination so that I have money for tip. I don't have to break out bills while I'm there. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 160, 165, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So I forgot one. What did I forget? 155, 2 10s, 4 5s. 2 10s, 4 5s. I'm short 10, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 150, 160, 170, 80, 85, 90. Oh no, okay. I just can't count today. Okay, so we're going to put the 50 to the side for a minute. 20, 40, 60, 81. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, and 50. So 200 in here. Entertainment gets 100, and that's 2 20s, 5 10s, and 2 5s. So entertainment for me is anything that I do with my sisters or my kids, and then I have a date night envelope that is for when my husband and I go out. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. So my sisters and I just went to the movies on Friday, and then we kind of just share, you know, or take turns paying for lunch and the movie and popcorn, things like that. Gas is getting 300. Now this is going to be a big change for me because I normally I never get gas with cash because I just don't want to go in and go out and everything like that. But I never have a handle on how much I'm spending in gas, and I never hesitate to go drive around and do things when, you know, if I go over my budget, I'm always like, oh, no, it's okay. I budgeted 300 and I spent 400. So I do go to my daughter's house 3 days out of the week to watch my granddaughter. And then, you know, I go see my mom one day. So I am in and out a lot. So I just want to be more intentional of what I'm spending in gas, and just maybe I can conserve a little bit versus just not really worrying about it. So for gas, I gave myself 300, and so I did 4 50s. Let's see here, 4 50s, 4 20s. and 4 5s. And I broke it up this way because I'm averaging about anywhere between $45 and $55 every time I fill up, depending on where I go. If I go to Sam's Club or Costco, it's less, but sometimes the lines just aren't worth saving, you know, $5 for. And if I'm really need to get gas and I'm out, so I'm not going to go search for that. So I'm trying again to, like on Sundays when I do my Sunday reset, you know, wash my car, gas my car. I pack up to go to my daughter's for 3 days. You know, I go to the grocery store. I do all those things as part of my Sunday reset. So even though I may not need gas, I do go ahead and fill up my tank just so I don't have to get it someplace midweek. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300. And then this is my back to bank, and I'm going to, I'll kind of explain where that money is going to go in my next video, because I am now over 20 minutes in this one, just looking at the, okay, let's see. I have time to do bills, so let's go ahead and worry about this incremental money right now. So this kind of is a combination of money that my husband gave me for Christmas, money that came out of my savings challenge that I did. I was working on the 100 envelope savings challenge when I stopped filming. So I emptied out all of my binders, emptied out all my challenges, just kind of as a restart. I am not doing the 100 envelope challenge this year, I don't think, just because I don't have $5,000 extra in my budget for the year, because we are paying for my daughter's wedding. So that's my priority, make sure that all the wedding bills are paid and there's no debt or either on us or on them. So I'm gonna show you what I'm going to do with this. So the $200 I was gonna use for, let me see, let's put it this way. So I didn't have money to put into my birthday envelope, which I save for birthdays all year long. But this month I did take off mine, so I told my husband I was going to just use it for bills or something, and he said, no, just, you should use it for yourself. That's what it was intended for. So I'm going to go ahead and put this 50 in my birthday. Oh wait, did I just take that on my husband's birthday? I did. That's why it looked weird. So in my birthday, I currently have 200. I'm gonna add 50. One fund. 250. And what I do for my birthday is, it's not about really buying myself a gift. Normally I will take my daughters to go get pedicures, we go out to lunch, you know, go to a movie. We just kind of spend time together. So I don't expect them to pay for all that. Plus they will get me gifts, even though I tell them not to. So I like to have the money there just to go out and celebrate the day. And then that's the only one out of here. And then in this one, because I didn't really have money for this one, I am going to put this in what I call sister time, 40, 60, 81. So putting 200 into this envelope. Again, I only had 20 to put in out of my budget, so that will give this one some start. And then I still have 110, 120, 130 left. And I'm going to put in my sinking funds. Actually, I am going to put, okay. So I am going to put this in my savings challenge, which is $25 a week. I'm going to put the money in here, but my goal is to be shaving off the money for the savings challenge from my budget. So I'm just going to put this here, and then hopefully I can replace it throughout the month, and then I will just start with February and go that way, maybe get ahead of it. So that's $100 in here, so $25 per week. And this $50 I am going to put into my date night. This one. Let me see what I have in date night. I have 90 in date night right now. So I will put that in date night. So now I have 100, 20, 30, 40. So 140 in date night. And I will update all my trackers in just a moment. Okay, so that will be everything for this video. I will continue the cash stuffing in the next video, just so that this video is not so incredibly long. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, please put them down in the comment section. And if you're enjoying the content, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the alert for future videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are having a great day. Bye.